For years, the transformer had a monopoly on serious language models, and everyone just paid its tax. Attention scales quadratically, and its memory cache grows with every token you feed it, so long contexts get expensive fast. Then, in 2024, AI21 Labs shipped Jamba, the first production-grade model that stops treating attention as the only option. It weaves in Mamba layers, sprinkles in a mixture of experts, and serves a 250,000 token context on a single GPU. Let's see how. The best way to understand Jamba is to build one of its blocks, layer type by layer type, and watch the roles divide up. Most of a Jamba block is actually Mamba. These are state space layers that scale linearly and keep a fixed size recurring state, so they stay cheap and fast no matter how long the sequence gets. Think of them as the workhorse that carries long-range information. Sprinkled among them sit a few genuine attention layers. Mamba is efficient but a little fuzzy at pinpoint recall, so these transformer layers step in to fetch exact tokens from anywhere in the context. You get precise lookup without paying for it on every single layer. On top of that, some layers become a mixture of experts. Rather than one dense network, the model holds many expert subnetworks and routes each token to just a couple. Capacity grows while the compute spent per token barely moves. It's a clean way to make the model bigger in knowledge without making it slower to run. Stack those pieces together and you get the repeating Jamba block. Mostly Mamba for cheap reach, a little attention for sharpness, experts for headroom. Repeat the block, and that hybrid recipe is the whole architecture in miniature. To feel why this design matters, put it next to the pure transformer everyone was using before. Pure transformers lean entirely on attention. That gives brilliant recall, but attention cost grows with the square of the sequence, and the key value cache balloons with every token. Push toward very long contexts, and both memory and compute climb until a single GPU simply can't hold the whole thing. Jamba spreads the load instead. Mamba layers carry most of the sequence with a tiny fixed state. Attention handles just the moments that need exact recall, and experts add capacity for free. The payoff is a context window of 256,000 tokens that still fits on one GPU. Boil the whole thing down, and three ideas carry Jamba. First, it interleaves attention and Mamba. Neither type has to do everything, so each plays to its strength. Mamba for cheap long-range flow, attention for the precise recall it does best. Second, mixture of experts adds capacity without adding cost. Because only a few experts fire per token, the model can hold far more parameters than it actually runs on any given step, buying quality almost for free. Third, the result is a huge context at low memory. That fixed size state from the Mamba side is the trick that lets a 250,000 token window sit on hardware a pure transformer of the same reach never could. In other words, you get the long memory of a giant model without the giant memory bill that usually comes with it. Alright, let's carry 4 takeaways out of this one. Jamba arrived from AI21 Labs in 2024, the first production-grade hybrid of transformer and Mamba layers. Its blocks run mostly Mamba for cheap long-range reach, with a few attention layers added for precise in-context recall. Expert routing layers, a mixture of experts, grow the model's capacity while keeping the compute spent per token nearly flat. The whole recipe serves a 256,000 token context on a single GPU. Curious how the rest of these architectures work under the hood? That's the kind of thing we unpack over at Standarity.com. Catch you in the next one.